Hey guys, Mr. Fetter here. So today it's the first day of spring, like surprisingly. So yeah, winter's kind of over, and I'm hoping that the flowers will bloom and the trees turn green and the waters be warm for now. It's ready spring. And we need to like, warm things up for this month of spring. So yeah, so my my bud. Smoking Record, aka Dark Claw Gamer, aka Epic Record, has made a new chapter in his Louds and Ninjago, which is gonna be chapter 15, which came out already, which came out around March 16th, which I'm just kind of a little too busy actually playing a Kirby Star Alloy. So I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Here it goes. See this? I'm blaming this for not just missing out on reading the new chapter on Louds and Ninjago. This I'm blaming this because I just fell in love with this game. But I finally beat it. Freaking pretty beat it. But I need to beat it like 100%. Just blame the goddamn Kirby Star Allies just trying to get my addiction. Well, just kind of forgot that the two new chapters are already up. So yeah, here it goes. Alright, here it goes. The Louds, Ninja, Woos, Santiago, Casagrandes, Clyde, and Sam are walking through the frozen wasteland. Man, this place is freezing, Lola said. This is actually worse than we got snowed in at Burping Burger, Lori added. That's nothing. One time the heater broke and it was like an ice box in the apartment building, Carolta said. Hey, old guy, are we there yet? Carolino asked. Almost, and my name is Mr. Wu, said Wu. I thought that was sensei, like an ask. I go neither way, Wu replied, but Wu stops the group in their tracks. Stop. They see the bunch or walkers in the distance, along with dropships. So much for a street gang, said Nia. They're mercenaries, Zane said. I got this, said Sam as she took out her guns. No, our precision will be. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Alright. No, our position will be revealed, Abu said. Then how are we going to get past them? Carolina asked. They all look to the left and they see a ice cave. A new path has opened. Back in Royal Woods, Carol Pangry has been in the forest digging in the ground and managed to find a green crystal. She's walking towards her house, and I have this Magtium. Let's see how this works, Carol said to herself. When she entered her house, she called out, Mom, Dad, I'm home. But no one answered. She looked around, and she looked around. When she entered the kitchen, she found a note on the fridge. Dear Carol, your father and I went to go help your great aunt, Heather. She broke her hip and ankle. She'll need our help, and we'll be gone for a week. We left you some money for groceries and not for wild parties. See you soon, sweetheart. Love, Mom and Dad. Great. Carol rolled her eyes and walked upstairs. Right. Carol sat in her room and stares at Magtium. Okay, let's see if I got this right, said Carol. Carol says a chant and the Magtium glows. What the heck? And her bright light shines bright, and when the light clears, she finds herself somewhere near a castle in the jungle. Where am I? Carol asks, and she looks around. Is this where Lori and her siblings go? That was when a green mist came down from the castle and flew towards her, before resolving itself into emerald as she crossed her arms at her. Okay, who are you, and how did you get here? Emerald asked as Carol gasped and doubled back before falling on her butt. Carol chuckled a bit before getting up. Would you call me crazy if I told you I know Lori? Lori Loud? Emerald asked. How do you know about Lori Loud? I asked. I'm here, best friend Carol Pangry, Carol said. How do we know you're friends with the eldest Loud? Six Shot asked. I got proof, Carol said. She took out her phone and showed a selfie. I don't think that's doctrine, Nate said as Emerald sighed. No one is to lay a finger on her. and will order his soldiers. As of this moment, she is my guest. Yes, my queen, the Emerald Army said. Come with me, young lady, Emerald said. The group are walking through the cave. So far, we're in the ice cave, and so far those jerks haven't found us yet, said Luna. Yes, and soon we are close to our destination, said Wu. No one can stop us now, said Carlota. Hey, be quiet, Chase Sush. They exit the gate and see the entrance to another cave on the other side. Luna took one step forward, and then the ledge broke and she slid down the cliff and right towards the cave's entrance. Lori, babe! Everyone shouted, and then they ran to help her. Lori gets back and notices that there are a squad of Nidroid. Oh great, Lori groaned and took out her spear and killed 3 Nidroids, then shot 2 streams of fire at the other Nidroids. Then more Nidroids showed up by uncloaking themselves. Dang it, Lori groaned. Lori was almost overwhelmed by the Nidroids around her until they were mown down by a spear moving like helicopter blades through them as she looked to see that spear go like a boomerang back towards its owner as she grabbed and smiled. Total Penry? Lori asked in shock. Can you get the gate? Girl asked as she pulled out a gun and blasted another few Nidroids in the head. Appreciate it, pal. Lori spied the switch on the gate and threw a fireball towards the gate switch as the gate came down, and Carol jumped down onto the gate and met Lori as the pair kept slicing the droid's spears as Carol twisted the ends of her spears and separated into 2 swords as she gave out a yell. Who told you our secret? If it was Clyde, I swear, Lori began as Carol stopped. No one told me. Let's just say a certain family has been acting really suspicious around Royal Woods lately, so I decided to do some investigating, and I spotted you talking with Takanuba one day. Carol then stabbed another in the eye. I figured this had been going on for some time. How long have you been spying on us? Lori asked. 7 months. I've been taking notes on where and when you were talking to your mentor. Well, taking various martial arts lessons and decided to train me to fight just in case I was ever caught by you. Then when I saw you guys teleport to Elm Reef and the Megitum, once you were gone, I repeated the process exactly, and I ended up in Elm Reef when you had already left for Ninjago. Well, that's impressive. How you managed to figure out my family secret, said Lori. Yeah, and I also know about the Satirigo's kids, along with Clyde's and Sam's, Carol said. Well, the Casagrandas know too, Lori said. Really, Carol asked as she dug under Lori's spear that stabbed a Nidroid in the chest before she bolted it into a group of others. Man, your little circle just keeps growing. So where do you get that spear? And will give it to me from her armory and teleported me here to give you guys some help. Along with the army? Lori asked. Well, 6-shot and Nate were okay with me, said Carol. And I'm surprised no one else in Royal Woods joking the ranks, said Carol. Then a dual blade hits a Nidroid in the chest and slices it in half. Hey, babe, Bobby greeted. Carol Pangry? Hi, Bobby, Carol said as she ducked under a blast before she stabbed another Nidroid. Use it to pole vault, then let in a roundhouse kick to the one behind Bobby as she smiled. Well, where do you learn to fight so well? What day is it today? Wednesday, Barry remarked. Well, let's see, today's Wednesday, so, always, he said with a smirk. Always? You really don't know me as well as you thought. I've been taking martial art lessons since I was 4 years old. Carol smiled. Okay, what do you know? Let's see, Carol said, counting the techniques on her fingers. I know Kung Fu, Karate, Judo, Kendo, Taekwondo, Ninjutsu, and Tai Chi. Okay, hang on. The two stood there, stunned as Lori coughed a bit as she went to her. Why didn't you tell me you know how to fight? Lori asked. Never ask. Okay then, said Bobby. Also, my family is moving back to Roy Woods. Bobby sliced a Nidroid in half. That's great, said Carol. I miss having you around. Silly alley cats drove my customers away. Plus, my mom hates the what's the neighborhood has become, said Bobby. Plus, my uncle got a job teaching a rich high school. It pays him a little more. A little more. The rest of the group runs in. Hey, who's your new friend? Jay asks. Carol Pangry. Carol introduces herself. Robot Ninja. Carol aimed her spear at Zane's head. Whoa, that's Zane. He's on our side, and a friend. Lace shouted. Carol then grew a shocked look on her face and withdrew. Sorry, just caught up in the heat of the moment. So you know her? Cole asked. Lori. Know her? Lori smiled at them. She's my best friend. Okay then, Cole said. Just tell us later. Yeah, Jay said. The heroes all run and cross an ice bridge. Kai takes out the sword of fire and stabs it into the ground and melts the ice bridge. Later, Draco looks at the other side and glares. Oh great, Draco groaned. Meanwhile, the heroes advance further into the great cave. Hey Carol, I think you should give weapons to the Casagrandos for defense, or you just have a staff, Lori suggested. That's what my new boss said too. Carol said as she pressed a button on her Emerald Army badge and spoke into it. Emerald, the Casagrande needs some weapons. Lori then sat down beside her with a smile, so knowing that you're dating Tinu, how shocked were you to know that he kept this secret from you? Truth? Carol asked as Lori nodded. Honestly, it didn't bother me that he was keeping something like this from me. This is a pretty big secret to keep from someone, no matter if she's your girlfriend or not. Besides, even if he did tell me, it's not like I would believe him unless somebody else recruited me themselves. Everyone else in our little group was recruited by neither Takanuva, Emerald, or Scarlet. You're the first one to actually find out our secret by yourself. Congrats, your prize is somewhere else, Jay replied. It's actually impressive when you think about it, said Carol. Yeah, sure is, said Lynn, while she rolled her eyes. So it's first day on the job? Kai asked. Yes, Carol nodded. Carol Pangry, I welcome you to our alliance, Wu said. You'll be a perfect addition. Thank you, old master, Carol said. Master Wu, said Lloyd. My uncle. That's your uncle? Carol questioned. Back under the bounty, Garmadon looked at the files of the Loud's friends and sighed. It's for the best they know how to defend themselves, Garmadon said, and took out his badge. Scarlet, Emerald, and Tahu, if you're all getting this message, I think we should train. Lincoln, Luna, Luann, Lynn, and Lucy's friends and Lucy's crush as fighters, so they can defend themselves. But they must be trained in Roy Woods. I'm sending you their files right now. Alright, now for the interesting facts. Girls is right. Like, look, the loud little circle is growing. But Emerald is my OC. Six Shot is from G1 Transformers. Even Drake is from Uncharted, and Karai is from Teenage Ninja Turtles 2012. I just felt worried about the rise in Turtles because I thought it will never be as amazing as the 2012 reboot masterpiece as those Turtles. Those Turtles are better than the Michael Bay Turtles because you can I still like Out of the Shadows, but there's no way up with something amazing like the 2012 Turtles. Seriously, goddamn, why have like so much nostalgic talk about the 2012 Turtles all of a sudden? Alright. I would like to thank Ben 10 Man for the scene where Carol arrives in Elm Reef and Carol saving Lori. Alright, now move on to Chapter 16. Here he goes. Alright, Chapter 16. Alright, here's a little note from him, my buddy. Okay, I made some edits and the ninja all look like what they look in this new season. Sons of Garmadon, which is the same looks that they have in the Lego Ninjago movie. I already made the edit. Plus, this story is post Sons of Garmadon. Plus, I know Wu was de-good into a baby, but here he's back to his normal age. Okay, so this is like kind of maybe you might get to create your own timeline, like every movie, TV show, or video game needs to have like a timeline on what did take place on that timeline, or if that timeline is just like doesn't make sense, it's just not canon to the lore or story of that franchise. I can see that. I can see that. Alright, here it goes. The group began walking through the ice cave. So, are we close to the piece? Lola asked. I'm pretty sure we're close, Kai said. Yeah, Lola, we just need to be careful, Jay said. So, are there any more of your enemy I should know about? Carol asked. Well, there were the sons of Garbodon, Jay said. Don't remind me, Lloyd sighed. Kai and Cole both glare at Jay. Kai punches Jay in the left arm, and Cole punches Jay in the right arm. Ow! Jay whined. Jay, you had to bring it up, Kai said. I was answering a question, Jay shrugged. The sons of Garbodon? Megan asked. It's a long story, Cole said. The sons of Garbodon? Cole questioned. Sounds more like a cult. It was a cult and criminal organization, Wu said. But we took them down, Jay said. As usual, Kai said. And when Carlta stepped forward and the ice began to crack. Shadow, you okay? Lenny asked. No, the icebreaker, Wu explained. Oh, crud! Lincoln shouted. The Laws, Ninja, Santiago's, Casagrandes, Clyde, Sam, Carol, and Wu are sliding down the icy slide, and they all were screaming as they went down. Then they jumped over a ramp and land, but Cole and Nia managed to catch Lily and Carol toast. They see the end, and when the edge, they stop. Thank goodness, said inside in relief. Then Kai looks behind him and sees the cliff about to break, and it breaks off and falls down, and the cliff slides down the path, and they see ice spikes. The ice spikes shreds the ice cliffs into pieces, but they made to the other side. Then they see a snowbank and crash into it. Woo! Lynn cheered. Who's up for round 2? Oh, I can see that. I can see that. I think you finally you actually pull Ice Age 1 reference. I think I just noticed it. I just noticed the ice slicing. I can see you have lots of creativity in Trystin. That the portrayal of crossovers fandoms. More creativity than Trystin with mostly references you actually will actually make you. Oh, I can see that. No! Everyone shouted. We need to keep moving. We need to keep moving, it was said as they all get up. Crux uses the reverse time, bringing back the bridge that Kai melted. Okay, let's get him, Crux said. No, I will go alone, Draco said, and walked across the ice bridge. Are you insane? You're outnumbered, Crux exclaimed. Draco looked at Crux and said, There's no strength in numbers, Draco said and walked away. The ninjas, Loud, Santiago's, Casagrandes, Clyde, Sam, Carol, and Wu will continue to walk down the path, and they reach the hall of ice. What's with the ice? Girl asked. Beats me, Lola asked. Luann looks into the ice and sees her reflection, but her reflection was different. She seemed older. Her hair was long and straight, and she had no braces. Hey, my reflection looks different, Luann said. This is not ordinary ice. This is the same ice that was in my father's tomb, Wu said. Your reflection will be your future. We already saw our futures anyway, Shay said. The lads and friends all look at their reflection as they walk in to see themselves older. Lincoln looks at his reflection. His reflection is about 21 years old. Has a goatee, his hair was a little longer. Wear blue jeans, a orange button shirt, and red sneakers. So that's what I'll look like in a few years, Lincoln said. Looking good, Lamo, Ronnie Ann said. Look at her reflection, and her reflection is 21 years old. Long hair down to her shoulders, purple earrings, wearing a white t-shirt underneath, her trademark purple hoodie unzipped, blue jeans, and black skateboard shoes. So do I, Ronnie Ann smirked. But she noticed something on her future self's ring finger. Is that a ring? Ronnie Ann asked. Yeah, I see it on my finger too, Lincoln replied. The reflection both kissed, and Ronnie Ann put her left leg up. Wait, we're marrying our future? Ronnie Ann asked. Oh man, that means Lizzie was right with her crystal ball, Lincoln groaned. And I thought Lori and Bobby would get married, Ronnie Ann had pointed out. Yeah, same here. But you know what, Lamo? Whatever happens to us, the future, I want you part of my future, Ronnie Ann said. By the way, if you tell anyone about this, I'll duct tape you to a table in your underwear. I won't, but if you do, I'll throw your skateboards in a shredder. Lincoln said, You mean it? Ronnie Ann asked. Yeah, like I said. Just then, Draco smashes through the ice with his sword in his hands. Hello, loves, ninjas, and friends, Draco said. Draco! Will glared. Hand over the fragment and I will let you live, Draco said. We don't have the piece yet, Lenny said. Well then, I'm going to enjoy taking it away from you, Draco said. Guess again. Carol shouted and jabbed her spear towards Draco, but he dodges and gives Carol a roundhouse kick to the face. Lana morphs into a polar bear and swats Draco, but he dodges it and punches Lana in the face. Kai takes out his sword and attacks Draco, but Draco uses his own sword to block the attack. Lana tries to attack again, but Draco punches Lana in the gut, causing her to turn back to her human form. Lily glared at Draco and runs towards him. There's the baby! Draco glared. Lily kept running and she doesn't notice that her whole body has turned to metal and she kicks Draco in the leg. Ow, my leg! Draco cried out. This is metal! Luna pointed out. Element is metal, Lou said. Only 2 lives remain. Lisa's whole body turned back to normal skin. We need to get the piece, Lincoln said. Lincoln is right, Lloyd said. They all run towards the shrine and they see the piece of the key. There's the key piece, and a gunshot is heard and they see Draco. Hand it over now. Draco threatened. No. Sam shouted and shot Draco in the arm. Bullseye. But Sam noticed something with Draco's left arm. There was no blood in his left arm, and there were some bits of metal. What are you? Ned asked. I was a fisherman in Styx, and returned home after the Overlord died. I had a family in Styx, and during the battle, my family perished when that monster arrived. They sank with the city, and I couldn't save them, Draco said. A crazy scientist saved me, but couldn't fix me. My arms, legs, spine, and lungs were badly damaged. Draco said. Are you a cyborg? Lisa asked. No, just got some new parts, Draco said. You should know about this, smarty. I'm not just smart, Lisa said, and she feels an electric surge in her body and shot a stream of lightning at Draco, pulling him back. I have a PhD, Lisa smirked. That was lame, Lewin said, with a deadpan look. Well, one loud remains powerless, Wu said. Thanks for reminding me, Lin groaned. But I'm still useful, Lin said and grabbed a key fragment. The door opened up and the group all run through the door, where the path began to become more of a ink-like icicle. They all slide down to the ice. We're heading for the cold water, Carl shouted. But when the group reached the end of the icy side, the Destiny Bounty was waiting for them. They land on deck and the flying boat flies away. Welcome back, everyone. Garmadon smiled and looked at Carol and his face, and the smile faded away. You know, we're running out of rooms on this ship. We got a piece, and Lisa and Lily found their elements, Kai said. Well, those are 3 things that I am happy about, Garmadon said. And you are, Carol asked. Carol, that's my dad, Sensei, Garmadon Lloyd said. Any friend of the Loud family are a friend of mine? Garmadon said. Zane, add another plate to the table for dinner tonight. Sure thing. I may have increased the portion serving for my recipes, Zane said. Early in the morning, when everyone was getting up, a portal opened in more woods, and Scarlet and Emerald stepped out of it as the pair of them nodded to each other and sat down at a table and pulled out the flies that Wu had given them and the friends of the lads there to find and recruit for the alliances. Okay, Scarlet said as they sorted through the files as they look over them. Lincoln's friends Liam, Rusty, Spokes, and Zach. That's that guy. It looks like he belongs in a circus. Emerald stated it to herself as Scarlet sighed. He lives next to one, Scarlet said as the 2 chuckled before flipping to the next file. I'll take Liam. You take Rusty and Zach. Luna's friend and bandmate Tabby loves sweating to the oldies. Turning up to 11. Ideal date is soundproofing a wolf egg crates. Scarlet said as Emerald then noticed it. Yeah, she's your problem. She'll get along with Eddie just fine, Emerald said as Scarlet moved on. Lewin's friends, Baggy and Giggles. Guess who's who? Scarlet said as she gestured to the pictures as she sighed. You get Giggles, I get Maggie. Fine, Emerald said as she scoffed as she moved on to the next file. Lynn's friend, Polly Payne, strong, fast, always wears her rollerblades. Yeah, she's mine. Lizzie's friend Haiku, Goth, yeah, she's all mine, Scarlet said as she moved on. Which leaves our final candidate, Rusty's brother Rocky Spokes. Rock, paper, scissors on this one. Emerald asked as Scarlet nodded. Go for it. Scarlet said as they both did it, and Emerald made a paper gesture, and Scarlet made a scissors gesture. Mine, let's do this. Scarlet said as the sun rose and they saw the school buses leave. Oh, same description. Okay, from the previous chapter, just really read. So yeah, let me see if he actually still working on loudptoon, which I'm just gonna, which I plan to, let's see. Oh wait, this is already on chapter 3, which I might get to do chapter 3. No. Okay, who cares? Let me read it. But we only have like something 30 minutes. Let's do it. Just a heads up. The Baraki are from the original Baraki. Sorry for the long wait. Yeah, I already know about the Barakis. Huh? Okay, I don't want to be a little sassy, you know, all of a sudden. Like, I already know who the Barakis are. The Baraki are attacking the Arowana Mall. Mantax tosses the orange inkling to the wall. Why do we sign up for this? Mantax asked. You know, the reason. Now let's cause them more damage. Brydak. But Kay goes up on ink in his splatter shot, then opened fire on Mantax. What the heck? Mantax asked. He looked to his left to see Cade and walks up to him. Mantax grabs Cade and growls at him. You made a big mistake, kid. You made a big mistake coming here, Cade said. That sounds like bad writing. Come on, smirked. That wasn't even funny. The Baraki look up and see the Loud siblings. The Loud kids? Prydak questioned it. I don't know. Alec explained. Well, prepare to get your C-butts kicked, Luna said and reached her guitar, but she forgot her guitar. Oh god, I forgot my guitar at home. Oh no, we forgot our weapons at home, Luna explained. Good, this will be a lot easier for us, Prydak said and lunges towards the Loud kids. The Loud kids get out of the way from Prydak's attack, but Lisa is grabbed by Kamal's tentacle, but Lynn headbutts Kamal in the gut, and he reduces his grip on Lisa. Mantax gets attacked by the twins, and he tries to get them off. Get off of me! Mantax shouted. Alec is attempting to stab Lewin with his claws, but she dodges the attacks. Hold still, clown! Alec shouted. Make me! Lewin shouted, and he kicked Alec in the face. Braddock tries to slash Lincoln with his blades, but he dodges the slashes. Let's see you try and fight me without your blades, weak link, Braddock growled. Lincoln fell on his back and backed away, but his hand touched something and it felt like a weapon. He grabbed the weapon and smacked Braddock in the face. Lincoln opened his eyes and he sees that his weapon resembles a giant paint roller. Okay, this is weird, Lincoln said. Mantak throws the twins to the side and growls. I had enough of you two, Mantak said, and he did a drone, leaving an orange ink trail heads towards Mantak and blows up, covering him with orange ink. What the heck? Back away from those little kids, Kay shouted. Thanks for saving us, Lana said. Don't mention it, Kay replied. Luna picked up a splatter shot and shoots at Kamal with purple ink. This ink is blinding my eyes, Kamal shouted. Lynn looks around and finds an umbrella-like weapon and picks it up. What am I supposed to do with this umbrella? Lynn asked. I don't care what the umbrella will do, but what I have for you isn't pretty, Alec said and runs towards Lynn. Lynn opens the umbrella and fired towards Alec and pushes him into the wall. Okay, now I know what the umbrella does, Lynn said. Baraki regrouped with Alec and he gets back up. You have won this round, Loud, but we'll see you again, Baraki said. That's a promise. The Rocky all ran away from the battlefield. Back in Ankopolis Square, Bella sees the Louds and Cade exit the tower. Are you okay? And who are those guys? Bella asked. Those guys are bad news, Lynn said. They're from another place. Nice save, Lola whispered to Lynn. They weren't like anything I ever seen, Cade said. But they knew you guys. It's a very long story, Lincoln replied. But he noticed a female inkling with milk-white tentacles and a gray kimono. You see her too? Lori asked. Hey you. And he waved to the stranger. The stranger turns to the squid and goes into the vent. Dude, she went to that vent. Lynn said, let's find out what's going on, like it said, and they followed the stranger through the vent. They each went through the vent one by one, and Cade was the last one to go through the vent. Sorry for weeks, guys. Story. Next time, the weapons from Platoon 1 and 2. Okay. So they might gonna get their weapons maybe be like the ancient louds. Maybe that's gonna be a team name for them, for him. You know that, Mr. Darklaw Gamer? So, damn, that's just like, that's like 30 minutes for now. What a shocker, you know, because we got 3 fanfics, and there's no sight of a cringy one for Trystin, because thank gosh I finally had to take a break from Trystin until later of this month. So hey guys, so hope you enjoyed this video, so bye! See what's in the paper and what animated film is gonna be nominated for the Kids' Choice Awards. Let me see. Captain Underpants, that's nice. Cars 3, okay. Coco, that'll be great. It's gonna be 3. Well, maybe Coco's gonna be winning Oscar, but most likely, I hope Cars 3 will finally won a KCA award. Let's see, the Emoji Movie. Oh wait, there's like Ferdinand, like a Batman movie, and Smart Sauce Village will be there. That'll be good because you know they're kind of little Batman movies kind of popular, but Ferdinand, Smart Sauce Village, and Captain Underpants, Cars 3, kind of not that popular, you know, but very underrated for 2017 to have like lots of pretty underappreciated films like Smart Sauce Village and Ferdinand and Cars 3, and even for Captain Underpants is still popular, but it wasn't that. It didn't get that much attention from other people, but you know, Captain Underpants fans are still loving it, especially me. But Emoji Movie? I want to die. Literally. I don't even think I have like a very creepy face to me. I always got a little damage from that video he just saw like days ago, you know. Legit Sony, get your head to the game and please complete the Popeye movie we've been waiting for, and please don't make 2003 be jumping the shark to the franchise, because I don't want to see that, because whenever the third film comes out, there's like a chance it's gonna jump the shark. I can see the chance. But please, please have Joseph Frontier 3 be a good movie, man. Ugh, freaking Sony and the reception on the emojis. Well, it's Sony Pictures Animation, but who cares? Freaking Sony wants to have everyone to have the Emoji Movie to win that award. But my eyes will go on Captain Underpants or Cars 3. Really, just really.